Well, good morning. Welcome to Rooted and Relevant. Today is a golf day for me, and I am looking forward to enjoying a beautiful day on the golf course and enjoy every moment that we can exercising in this beautiful state. Yesterday, we looked at um, what were some of the challenges that Solomon saw regarding wisdom and work? And the challenge was that if it's rooted in what they can get you in this life, they still end up empty. And he saw work as predetermined. This was something God had already decided. So before we're born, we know we're going to have to work in this life. He saw life as perpetual. In other words, it's something that we just have to keep doing. He saw work as problematic in the sense that um, if you're just chasing dreams, they just end up empty. And he saw work as something planned by God, and we need to embrace what it is that God has called us to, and what He's equipped us for, and to fulfill the purpose for which God has in the work that we do, regardless of what kind of work that is, whether it's physical labor, intellectual labor, whether it's emotional labor, or whether it's spiritual labor. All of these are part of it's going to take work, it's going to take labor, it's going to take effort. And what is it that we want? Well, it really will determine what is the focus of your perspective. In other words, who is it that you're trying to please? Who is it that you believe? Whether you believe God or believe your flesh or believe the world or believe the devil is going to greatly determine the perspective in which you pursue work. And so on the heels of this frustration that Solomon was feeling is just a frustration about life in general. And in chapter 2, he says, I said in my heart, go to, now I will prove thee with mirth. Therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this also is vanity. He even said laughter and mirth, being able to have expensive things, being able to enjoy them, even if it's just in them themselves, they're going away. And he said this too will be empty. And then he gives quite a resume. I made me great works, I builded me houses, I planted me vineyards, I made me gardens and orchards, and I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits. I made me pools of water to water therewith the wood that bringeth forth trees. I got me servants and maidens, and had servants born in my house. Also, I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me. I gathered me also silver and gold, and the particular treasures of kings and of the provinces. I got me men singers and women singers, and the delights of the sons of men as musical instruments, that all of all sorts. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem. All my wisdom remained with me, and whatsoever my eyes desired, I kept not from them. I withheld not my heart from any joy, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my portion of all my labor. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun. Solomon said, you know what? I went and got everything I wanted. I experienced everything that I desired. I accumulated everything that would I thought would make me happy, more than anybody before me. And I found it to be empty and unfulfilled. It's a sad commentation of the pursuit of that which cannot fulfill. Entertainment, all by itself, will not be fulfilling. Employment, no matter what you do and how successful you are, all by itself will not be fulfilling. Uh, Being able to do the extras and to pursue luxuries, no matter how many you get and how much you can pursue and possess, it will never satisfy. So at the very end, Solomon is saying, you know what? Everything that I want doesn't satisfy. Maybe I should stop and reflect on what does God want? After all, he provides everything I have. It's not me. It never has been me. It never will be me. It was God who has given me what I have. The pleasures that I enjoy were given to me by God. The prosperity that I have was given to me by God. So whether it's the things that I have, the things that I do, or the position that I hold, God has a purpose. And if I take these things he's given to me and selfishly pursue them to please me, I just end up empty. But if I will acknowledge that these things I have come from God, the things I enjoy come from God, and the position to influence that I have has been given to me by God, and they're not there for me, they're there to fulfill his purpose. And when I fulfill God's purpose for why he gave them to me, I then find fulfillment, joy, and peace. Some of the things that the world is pursuing with all of their might, and yet they're pursuing it in a way that can never satisfy. May we as Christians set forth an example of why God gives to us what he's given to us, why he allows us to experience the things that we enjoy. And why is it that he places us in the positions to influence that he does? For his divine purposes. Work to know what the designer wanted when he has given these things to us. Please him with how we embrace these things, how we see these things, and what we do with these things. And there will be joy and peace and fulfillment. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. I'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.